GGM, Miss Curry in here. This is part 2 of Uncle Pen. So as you just saw in that last video, I got a couple of instruments that all belong in the bluegrass family, and I was able to play the A part of the form of Uncle Pen for you. Let's just take a look at some of those instruments that you just heard. So you saw me playing the violin. That is the melody. Also, later on in the song, instead of the violin, the performers usually use their voices, which you'll be using as well. You also saw me performing in that video the guitar and the mandolin. Those two instruments all fall under harmony. So the melody, which is the part that you would sing or you would hear at the very top usually. The harmony is the part that's the filler right in the middle. And then, of course, at the very bottom that we have to layer everything on top of is the bass. I don't have a bass here at home. I do have a cello, which is why you saw me plunking out a couple of the bass notes on the cello. So later on in our performance, we'll be using body percussion, which was the clapping. We're going to add something else to that. And what about our secret instrument? Well, here it is. That's right, it is spoons. Everyone, hopefully, should have spoons in their kitchen. So right now, please just pause the video. Go to your kitchen, get 2 matching metal spoons. Did you get your spoons? Great. So if you notice during that performance right there, the spoons fill into the rhythm section. And as a quick reminder, bluegrass really formed together as a genre in the 1940s, which is just after the Great Depression in America. We had to get really creative and inventive with our instruments because with budgets being a little tight, we had to think outside of the box. So spoons it is. Let's go over quickly what the form is. This one is A, B, C, where the A is going to be our musical break, where just the instruments play, and that is when we will be playing our spoons. The B section is our verse, which is where the singer will be singing a story and we will be doing body percussion. Last time we just did clapping, we're going to be adding something else to that. And the C section is the chorus, which is the main idea of the song, where we will all be singing together. So let's jump right into the C section first, but using a metronome. I'm going to start at 140 BPM. That stands for beats per minute. 1, 2, 3. Late in the evening, about sundown, high on a hill and above the town, Uncle Pen played the fiddle, oh how it ring. You can hear it talk, you can hear it sing. 1, 2, 3. Late in the evening, about sundown, high on a hill and above the town, Uncle Pen played the fiddle, oh how it ring. You could hear it talk, you can hear it sing. Late in the evening, about sundown, high on a hill and above the town, Uncle Pen played the fiddle, oh how it ring. You can hear it talk, you can hear it sing. Late in the evening, about sundown, high on a hill and above the town, Uncle Pen played the fiddle, oh how it ring. You can hear it talk, you can hear it sing. All right, so you can practice this on your own if you'd like to. You can pause the video. In fact, I recommend it, that you go onto Google, look up metronome, practice on your own with some tempos in between, especially if that 200 was a little too fast, because it's going to go faster in a little bit. All right, we're jumping from the C section of the form to the B section. So last time we talked about syncopation and how we were clapping on the offbeat, on the 2 and the 4. Well, I noticed when some of you submitted your videos back that was a little challenging. So we're going to instead incorporate a second instrument, which is a stomp. So body percussion, take a look at that music. We're going to be stomping on the 1, we're going to be clapping on the 2. So it'll sound like 1, 2. Same thing for 3 and 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's try it with the metronome. 1, 2, 3, and. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's jump to our secret instrument, the spoons. All right. So I have my 2 spoons here. First of all, I'm going to show you the very easy way of doing this, which is, if we remember this rhythm from last time, we had clapped it. We could use the spoons this time, which is 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So you could turn your spoons so that their backs are to each other, and you could tap the rhythm using the back of the spoons. Or you can try the real way that bluegrass musicians play the spoons. So to play the spoons, the bluegrass style, you would hold the spoons again back to back and have 1 finger or 2 fingers between the spoons with the bottoms touching each other. In my case, okay, I might want to hold it a little further up. I want to hold it a little bit further back. I'm not sure yet, but the goal is to get them to click and then come back every single time. So if your spoons are making just no sound whatsoever and they're just like, oh, well, I got a little sound, but if it's not making enough of a sound, try pulling it back a little bit. If they're going all over the place, try using just 1 finger. And most importantly, pause the video right now and practice this until you're able to get a very steady beat of 16 spoons clicking like this. If you take a look at the music, you've noticed that I notated a couple of the 8th notes a little higher. That's because you will not just be playing it going in one direction. You'll be playing the spoons in 2 directions. So let me actually tilt downward here. All right. So we actually play the spoons on our knee or on our leg. So obviously hitting it is the first direction. The second direction is with our hand here on top. We don't actually really want to move our hand. We want to keep it steady. It'll sound like this. Let's try it at 140 beats per minute. Ready? And again. All right. All right, here we go. We could do this together. And remember, no matter what happens during this performance, just have fun.
People would come from far away. They danced all night till the break of day. When the caller hollered, do-she-do, you knew Uncle Ben was ready to go. Lady in the western down high on the hill and above the town. Uncle Ben played the fiddle on a how it rang. You'd hear it talk, you'd hear it sing. Played an old piece he called Soldier Joe, and one he called Boston Boy. The greatest of all was Jenny Lind, and that's where I fill it again. Lady in the western down high on the hill and above the town. Uncle Ben played the fiddle on how it rang. You'd hear it talk, you'd hear it sing. forget that mournful day when Uncle Ben was called away. They hung up his fiddle, they hung up his bow, they knew it was time for him to go. Late evening about sundown, high on the hill and above the town, Uncle Ben played the fiddle on a how it rang. You'd hear it talk, you'd hear it sing.
That was amazing! Great job keeping up! What is it that we learned during these two lessons? So the genre of this music is bluegrass. It comes from the 1940s. We had to get inventive with our instruments. That's why we have some really nifty ones like the spoons. And we have some good old-fashioned ones like the violin, the mandolin, the guitar, the bass, and a whole bunch of other instruments that we didn't even get to go through during this lesson, but you should definitely check out on your own. We learned about the geography of where this music came from, which is the Appalachian region of America. And we learned that the form of this music is A-B-C. We learned about the instrumentation, namely the melody, which is carrying the part that we sing along or we play along to or we hum along to. We learned about the harmony, which is the central chunky part. And we learned about the rhythm section, which includes the bass. By the way, if you want to hear a really good bass player, you should check out the video in the link below. That's going to be our new music teacher coming in next week. All right, we also learned about the metronome and our beats per minute and how we practice, how we started at 140 and we moved our way up to 200. We ended up performing at around 230 beats per minute, which was amazing. And we learned also about performance, that no matter what happens, no matter what mistakes happen, we should just have a good time when we're doing it. Thank you so much. I had a wonderful school year with all of you. This is actually going to be my last major video for my kindergarten through 6th grade, and it's been a real pleasure. So next week there will be a new amazing music teacher who plays the bass. Make sure you watch that video. And she'll be coming in to take over, and she'll be doing things a little differently, and I can't wait to see what all of you create together. Thank you so much. Bye.